Hey guys, my name is True, and I'm going to give a summary of this book, Freakonomics, like you have never heard before. Honestly, the main purpose of this book is to increase your repertoire of things you can share at your next cocktail party. But there are two things that you can extract from this book and apply to your life. The first one that is woven all throughout this book is the fact that people respond to incentives. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on that today because I've already given a talk on that on my last video. It talks about game theory and how to get into people's minds and think about how to properly incentivize them. Now, what I am going to be spending quite a bit of time on today is the hidden side of everything. How the KKK and real estate agents are the same, why teachers and sumo wrestlers are properly incentivized to cheat, or the argument that an increase in abortion due to the Roe v. Wade decision led to a decrease in the crime rate. Those are all interesting. But what's valuable to you and to me is how they figured out those causes. It really comes down to the difference between causation and correlation. Let me give you an example. Cities with a higher crime rate have a higher amount of police officers per capita. Do we make the conclusion then that more police officers are causing higher crime rates? Of course we don't, and here's why. A could cause B could cause A, or A and B could be correlated as a result of some external factor C. So to find out what the cause of something is, you need to dig deeper. Because there are tons of compelling variables that could be the cause of something, you need to take a look at each one. So what the economist uses is this extremely valuable tool called regression analysis. Regression analysis holds every other variable constant while isolating the two variables that he wants to look at to see how they covary. Let's throw some flesh and blood on this. Well, I work with Clue, which is an adventure game based out of Southern California. We essentially put on permanently set up scavenger hunts that an app on your iPhone guides you from location to location, and then at each location you solve some really fun gadget, and it takes you to all the really cool historic sites in the city. It's really fun. We're always trying to sift through and figure out what increases the experience of our players. Is it the free ice cream or free drinks? Is it the medal you get at the end? Is it the app? Is it actually going into stores or staying outdoors? Is it getting to have beautiful scenery? Is it the speed challenges? What is the cause of making our players have a better time? So if one course is getting better feedback than the other, and they're the same in every single way except one gives out free ice cream and the other one doesn't, the one that gives out free ice cream is a better course or higher rated, we know that the free ice cream is the cause of increasing the experience of our players. So isolating these variables is how you need to think when you're trying to better your product or service. Now let me wrap this up by giving you some black belt idea that if you can master it, you'll be a multimillionaire, but it's going to be tough. Sometimes if you only keep the variables that are increasing the performance of your product or service, that may not give you the optimal product or service. Sometimes it's understanding the dynamic between the variables that's going to give you the optimal solution. Anyways, that's all I got time for today. Thank you so much, Jonathan Wade, for putting this all together. His email's down below in the description. He charges a very fair rate for the quality he produces. Thank you for watching, and True from Clue is out.